Up next, the Bucks taking on the Bulls. For Milwaukee, a mixed bag for this team to start the season. But one run can catapult them to where they want to be. Will that change happen tonight? We'll find out shortly. Bulls, Bucks is next, right after this.
Now to the good part.
And we welcome you to this NBA Cup game with a bit more riding on the line here than usual. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Josh Giddey is out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Okoro. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for the Bucks, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Collins is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. LGA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
Here's Rollins. Green, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Takes a 3, and Green gets it to go. Green's got the first 3 points tonight for Milwaukee.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now, here's Trent. The Bucks working the ball around. On his left side, 6 to shoot. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Okoro. Vucevic is screen on Green. Now Buzelis, the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
Here's Rollins. 11 points last game. Trent outside. Turner with the screen. Trent can't hit. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch-rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's the perfect addition.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Here's Antetokounmpo. His last outing, we saw him 4 in 22. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Lets it go from 11, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And here's Jones. Pass to Giddey. Buzelis sets a screen for Giddey. Okoro finds Jones. Here's Okoro. 5 to shoot. Back to Giddey. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Jones, no luck. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Free throw good, Green. Hey, Richard, the play-in tournament has not been kind to the Bulls in the past couple years.
Well, first of all, you shouldn't be in the play-in tournament 3 seasons in a row. That's where we should start. And every time they fail to advance, it shows how valuable getting a top 6 seed can be.
Trent can't hit.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
Okoro kicks to Giddey. A 3-ball. And Okoro with the basket on the assist from Giddey.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist. They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to Toronto. Jones, the pass to Vucevic. Over Turner. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
On the interior, Vooch, look, this man has so many moves to account for.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. A minute 42 left in the first. Giddey kicks to Okoro. Back to Giddey. Over Giannis. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Bucks leading by 4. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
First one falls for him. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Buzelis. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. It's stolen. On the wing, Green. He has 6. That one falls.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Williams against Kuzma. Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about the patience from Buzelis and the body control? He doesn't rush through that play.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Miles Turner. Prince comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Gary Harris is checked in for Green. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Chicago also making some changes. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Kevin Huerter comes in for Buzelis. And it's Carter in for Josh Giddey. Now here's Dosunmu in the corner. Huerter with it. Williams a screen on Prince. With some arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Up top, Kuzma. Here's Portis. Plays it up and banks it in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that one is off. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Bulls trail by 5. So the Bulls 5 right now. Williams is out there with Smith. Then there's Dosunmu. Then there's Carter. And it's Herter in at the 3. Now, here is Smith. A 14-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia. Clock at 4. The tray. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Deep 2 from Anthony. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. Now Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Smith with a screen on Harris. Dosunmu finds Smith. Now Herter, guarded by Prince. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. 5 on the clock. Carter for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks leading by 4. Prince wide open. Off target from three-point range. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Herter kicks to Carter. Smith sets the pick for Williams to the inside. Smith, no luck. A top 10 pick in 2020, Jalen Smith, Richard, played for 3 teams before his 25th birthday. He's seen a lot.
Yeah, that's such a challenge for a young player. I moved around a bit, but it was later in my career. Give Jalen credit. Despite the changes, he is still developing well.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for Prince. Trent comes in for Harris. And Rollins subbed in for Cole Anthony. Chicago also making some changes. Okoro, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Josh Giddey comes in for Dosunmu. And Jones subbed in for Carter. Now here's Giddey. 29 points for him last game against Philadelphia. And that one drops.
And as a playmaker, Giddey has made huge strides learning how to create for himself and his teammates.
Kuzma finds Portis. Now here's Trent. Good on the triple. Trent's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Giddey. Back to Okoro. Shot clock at 6. Williams sets a screen for Okoro. They get it again. Williams passes to Giddey. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Smith with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And it's Giddey in the corner. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Giddey's got 5.
And I know Giddey would rather shoot threes straight on, but being versatile makes him even more effective.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Turner's checked in for Milwaukee. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. In fourth, the Bucks.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And that one misses. Richard, the Bulls knocked out of the play-in by the Miami Heat for 3 seasons in a row.
You can't call it a rivalry if it's in the play-in. It's not the playoffs. The playoffs? With the Bulls finally committed to a rebuild, it could be a while before they create any more impressive postseason narratives.
Williams can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 6. Rollins the pass to Antetokounmpo. Turner finds Trent. From outside, off the mark. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. Pass to Jones. Back to Giddey. And here's Jones, defended by Trent. And here is Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Another 3 for Chicago.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis making his presence felt down low.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Smith. And Buzelis subbed in for Williams. Bulls trail by 5. On the wing, Jones. Vucevic a screen on Rollins. Jones kicks to Giddey. Here's Buzelis, covered by Giannis. And it's Vucevic missing. Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Antetokounmpo finds Turner. Rebound by the Bulls.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Giddey against Turner. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 10 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Bulls trail by 5. Jones dishes to Vucevic. 30 seconds left in the first half of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic a screen on Giannis. Buzelis, no one around him. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Buzelis has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Buzelis.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Now here's Giddey. Floats one. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Milwaukee on top, up by 1. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers, and Coach, you guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, it's still too early to tell. I mean, can't judge a movie based on the first 15 minutes. Gotta let things develop.
Yeah, I could judge your movies off the first 5 minutes.
Easy, easy, easy. And let's take a look back at the first half. The Bulls are in a close one.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call the guys? Oh yeah, Matador defense. They just let scores go by.
Ole, ole, ole. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so here is Chicago. They trail by 1. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Gary Trent is out there with Rollins. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Now here's Giddey. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Great, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. With great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Chicago's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Vucevic setting the pick for Okoro. Connects from three-point range. Okoro's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Antetokounmpo. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Pass to Buzelis. In the corner, Okoro with it. Back to Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Giannis flies the other way.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. He's coming off an excellent season, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Here's Giddey. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Trent can't hit.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Buzelis sets a screen for Giddey. Nice move. The shot, no good. Giannis with some nice D. Trent outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Giddey. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Floats it up, repairs. Giannis taking flight.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. A 2-point game. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Buzelis. Here's a Okoro. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Giannis passes to Trent. Shoots from 12. That one doesn't go. Chicago has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. And a change for the Bulls. Osumu, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. Portis, the pass to Rollins. Over Jones. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Okoro finds Jones. Inside. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. For Milwaukee, they've gone an even 50% to the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Kept alive. Shots good by Turner. Turner's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Vucevic, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the game.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And he makes the first.
What makes Vooch so tough is the combination of size and athleticism. Defenses are always trying to figure him out. That's why this man is a double-double every night.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Miles Turner. Prince comes in for Gary Trent. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
It's stolen by Buzelis. And here's the fast break. .107 left to play in the third. To the middle. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And at almost 7 feet, Buzelis is really tough to slow down. And when he's on, there's not much you can do.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. Anthony, the pass to Kuzma. Now here's Anthony. And there's the drive. He gets it in there.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And here are the Bulls now. The lead is 2. 36 seconds left here in the third quarter. Buzelis with the ball. He's against Kuzma. Just 4 to shoot. Here's a Kuro. Rebounded by Anthony. Bucks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Pass to Buzelis. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tied. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Bulls 5 right now. Smith is out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Dosumu. And it's Herter into the 3 spot.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
So it's Chicago now, trailing by 2. Pass to Giddey. He'll not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game. Antetokounmpo with the ball. There goes Giannis. And that one, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Now here's Giddey, and it's Smith finishing it off.
Excellent job navigating the screen and roll there. Giddey showing his vision on that one.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Kuzma, right side. Prince the screen. Kuzma, that's good. And the Bucks lead by 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Turner's checked in for Bobby Portis. Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Allie, thank you so much. Now, here's Dosumu. Shot clock at 5. Williams kicks to Giddey. Here's the 3. And the Bulls with another miss. Bucks leading by 5. Here's Kuzma. Misses the 3. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Bulls. Giddey, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
It's good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now here's Giddey. Here's Buzelis. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 5th assist in this one. The Bucks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. The shot by Anthony, no good. Bulls trail by 4. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Green, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Trent comes in for Taurean Prince. And Rollins subbed in for Anthony. Now here's Green. Giannis right side. It's stolen by Buzelis. Williams finds Giddey. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
So it's the Bucks now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Okoro comes in for Patrick Williams. And Jones subbed in for Dosunmu. Now here's Giddey. Nifty move, and he got it. Nice execution on the layup.
This kid, Buzelis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
Here's Antetokounmpo. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. And the shot goes in.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. Now Vucevic. Here's Giddey. Stripped away. Here's the break. Trent fires. 12-footer. Gets it.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
Giddey, and he banks the layup in.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Basket is good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
The shot is good.
Just couldn't be denied there. Giddey was willing to fight to get that one to fall.
Free throw good from Giddey.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Giannis outside. Rollins against Giddey. Antetokounmpo. No good there.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And that one is good.
And I love going to Giddey there at 6'8" with his skill. Josh can get that one off anytime he wants.
Cleared away by Turner. Antetokounmpo. Green. A huge two-handed slam.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have careful with the ball.
Now, Vucevic. Oh, the slam dunk.
He's been in the league long enough that late game moments do not scare Nikola Vucevic.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
And stolen by Giddey. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the ball. Isaac Okoro. 2 shots.
That's the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And wants their best move at this point.
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's good!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line for 2.
No good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Now, Antetokounmpo. There's Giannis with the slam.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And this is it, guys. Down 1, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Giddey. That one goes.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Josh Giddey.